What I read from this is when you're told make sure it doesn't pass, be in parliament, vote against, but it will still pass.
Yeah.
So when it passes and you voted against, when Kenyans are crying, you'll tell them I was with you. I voted with you. I told them not to pass. So I wash my hands clean. It's just like that. But you ask me in all honesty.
Yes.
This bill, as it is the most discussed bill ever in the history of this country.
That's indeed true.
You
Why?
know?
Why is that the case, Ragalo?
The reason is very simple. The economic status of our country. Brother, do you know a kilo of rice is selling at 75.80 in Tanzania, Kenya shillings?
Yes.
The same kilo is doing 200 and something in Kenya. Do you know that? Do you know a kilo of rice is selling 110 in Uganda? That is converted to Kenya shillings. And it's selling at 220 Kenya shillings. What does that tell you? Kenya is more developed? No. It's telling you there's a lot of taxation that accrues on this sugar. I've picked sugar because sugar belt is here. Sugar belt is along Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda. We grow a lot of sugar around here. So why? The amount of taxation we put on sugar. Our sugar companies run on diesel engines. Our electricity is diesel powered electricity. Okay? So if diesel taxes go up, where do you leave sugar? I've picked sugar. That's what I'm saying. I've picked sugar. I've not gone to Mahindi. I've picked sugar.
Yes.
So Kenyans are hurting because of taxations. And why the discussion going high? You're adding VAT on petroleum. You say it is not diesel, it is petroleum products.
Yes.
Meaning gas, cooking gas is going to go up.
Yeah, they exempted it though.
But
Yes.
but the mtungi is going to go for 300 shillings. I hope so. And I'm looking forward for that miracle to happen. I think the prayers that they prayed during election is going to work this time. The mtungi is going to go for 300 bob, bro. So anyway, what I'm trying to say, gas is going to go up. Everything, gasoline, even spirit, ya hospitali, okay, is going to go up. So what is going to happen? Again, the 16% that is going to be chapward on petroleum is going to go into consumption of sugar. Still, I'm handling sugar. So our sugar is going to chap a 500 sock and above. We are now doing not badly, so we are going to do much better as we go up. The sugar in Tanzania is going to, if it goes up, maybe 5 bob, so it's going to do 85 bob, when ours is going to do a kilo at 270. I'm giving my procrastination, what could happen. So what is happening in Kenya? The discussion is not how important the bill is. The discussion is emotional.
Yes.
It is emotional being the salary capping has remained.
Has it?
Okay? The money that was going to go to the counties was denied counties by the senators. Okay? Again, the government made sure that money that was being added that goes to the county never passed. But they want counties to run, but they are not also giving them their money as used to. Salaries zinachelewa. But we are going to raise taxes to pay people. The amount of money that were being paid 10 years ago is the same today, but maisha inaendelea. Are you getting? You are going to tax people on NHIF. Double taxation. You tax the employer and you tax the employee on NHIF. You're going to tax these people, you're going to reintroduce VAT on exported services. So what we produce in Kenya, for it to leave the country, you are still taxing the person who is exporting the item. But you still have taxed again that person at 1%, increase to 3%, the turnover at the end of the year, financial year of the country. So by the time the employer is giving the employee a salary, the employer has to survive. We were told that we are going to get people employed. How will you employ when there is exportation of items, taxation is going up, VAT is coming back on it, NHIF is going to be double taxed, okay? We are going to tax 2.75% of the of employee money on is it NSSF?
That's it.
Okay, 2.75%. You are going to make sure you are going to make sure 3% is taxed on the turnover, which is done 1%. You have changed treasury bonds on these people, the same companies. For you to do business, you have to put T-bills. He knows what I'm talking about. So how will we survive with this finance bill? So the question asked, why is it so much discussed? It is so much discussed because the person who is supposed to be cushioned,
yes,
is going to be hurt more. I want to ask Mr. Ruto, tax us the way you want, then make...
Yes.
Who is he? I'm Mr. Ragalo. I've never changed my... However much you are, I am a man.
Yes.
So I'm a mister. I want to ask Mr. Ruto, however much you tax us, then make 3 things free. Make education free for all. Because I pay fee, and he does, and you do, and everyone does. We pay fee. We now put fee like a salary. Unachukua fee ya mtoto divide by 3. Unasema kila term 10,000, lakini una survive. So make sure fee is free. Make sure healthcare is totally free. Then take all this taxation. You will have cushioned people. Why I'm saying this is, you told them that you're going to give them Pampers free za watoto wakizaliwa. Na ulisema immediately, where are the Pampers? So rudisha linda mama, rudisha kazi kwa vijana, because ile nyumba hautajenga. That's what I'm telling you, haitajengwa, itatoa pesa wapi? Rudisha kazi kwa vijana. Then make sure all these things is free. Then tax them as you wish. So are we going to survive? It is not the most loved bill. It is actually the most hated bill in Kenya ever, because you are taxing a person who doesn't have. Actually, hizi makampuni zioni vile zita survive. How will they survive?
Mr. Mungai, let me pull you into the conversation. The second part